Welcome back everybody, it's DestinysJesus here. Today I've got a short video looking at Benji, Savage and Letchi. This is from my streams. If you're not already following my stream, make sure to do so. I'm going to be looking at how they take all their fights mid-game to set themselves in a really good position end-game, and how they capitalise take height in a couple games, as well as play like a more passive mid-ground / low ground style, where they able to get a lot of picks and get a lot of impact kills as well. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, and I'll leave you the rest of the clips. Bro, this guy's clueless. No way. That's the thing, you can't guard. If you're getting keyed, we saw this yesterday where Accuracy or Amicho, right? They will literally just get keying people, and one of them would go up for height, or like try 90ing up and then boxing up. Whereas the two that would live the longest would always like full tap and nail. Like if you're getting keyed, you have to go down and like try getting to your teammates rather than just going up. You go up, you get chased so easily. Like this guy goes up, it's dead, right? And he misses something. There's so many chances where you can just like completely steal like somebody's loot just by harpooning, right? And also takes away that risk. Oh my goodness. It takes away that risk where you're if you have to actually box fight someone to get a refresh, you have to box fight like a solo, then it could be a trio, right? Okay, Benji just playing backside. Oh my god. But Savage always gets like the perfect RPGs. You see here, he went, what's it called? He went like from the back where his teammates are, and he went the whole way down to the front and then lowered to get that nice angle. Because he knew it would be pulling, well, he saw it was pulling far and then just went ahead and got that. He needed the team to go there in shambles. Again, I reckon he just hop a jump. Let's actually start getting locked up. Nice. That was clean. He used the it like on the back there, right? He also hits the harpoon for that. Who carries RPG? It doesn't really matter who carries it. You just kinda want to avoid the guy who's playing like ultimate height in the game to have it. I thought Letchi was going to do that. As soon as I saw Letchi go down like towards the floor, I knew he was going to aim at somebody. Yes, that was a free win. That was really good. They kind of just got 50-50, but the WQ in that game was really good. And now they really win this game. They've won. They got everything. They also saw where, so we're 50-50 pulled, right? This is dead side here. And they saw that it kind of doubled back this way, if that makes sense, right? So all the people congest on this north side, they come straight here, all three of them, and they set up, and they're going to get a lot of kills on hold, probably. Bro, he literally got 200 to 0, like, so fucking rapidly. That kid got 200 to 0. Oh my god. This is why you need a control player in trios. Especially for beams. It's such good aim, yeah, bro, no doubt. This is a really free win. They don't really do anything here. They just chill on height for a little bit. Nice double hit by Benji. And he does the cone slide there as well to make sure. That's a good win. Nothing too special at the end there. They just drop down. They let you get the kills while two of them played height, right? Like, you never want to commit two people down. I see people do it the whole time, where they just commit two people going down. And you don't really need to. Okay, so this is the game they got third in. I think the reason they got third this game is just because they haven't set up well on fourth, right? Like, a mistake somewhere here, like around this like 22 minute mark, like plus, probably comes from like 4 minutes before. You can't do that for like all zones. Like, if you have a mistake in your gameplay around this area, it's probably because of something you did here. Like, don't just look at the timestamp where you died, right? Or you're in the bad situation. Look before that. That's kind of slide by Lecture. Like the Tom's. They're like mostly pro low, especially because they got like a really high kill win in their first game. Like, this is mostly just pro type lobby. It's nice. You see how much space they make like deeper in zone here? Like, this might seem a waste, like what Savage doing, wasting all his mats getting far, but this is really useful because the zone pulls like. You see the position they were in. Let me zoom out a little bit. I don't know why zooming is so slow on this. You see this like area here is so congested, right? This is something I talked about in that dead side video I did. Like, you need to watch this for an IGL, right? Like, when people rotate in, this area is going to get really congested. This area is going to get really congested, right? This is a bit less so because, you look, this is kind of like on the edge of the map, right? So there's more people just coming in this way naturally. So when 50-50 pulls, they try getting deeper towards the dead side of it, right? And that will allow them to kind of a free rotate later on. Or should do so, so don't mess up. So they get way deep here, go through like a decent amount of mats. This should allow them a really nice, yeah. So now first moving pulls towards that dead side, right? And if I look at, I'll speed it up and look at the map. You see how they're like one of the only trios who actually moves towards it. Or can hold front side. I don't know if they pad or not, but I think they just pad actually. Okay, anyway. But if they didn't have a pad, right, you get the idea. They could just go towards the zone and be empty over that way. They could just harp pretty much for free. Okay, they're gonna pad. Nice slow pad by Savage. He leads. Still probably leads to a really bad spot though. This is something, what's it called? I saw some guys in Elite doing, right, where they'd pad and they wouldn't land at the front side of the zone. They'd land like middle of it, right, and then it would allow them a better position. Let me go back and just show that real quick. So here he pads, right, and then you see where he potentially could land. I would have maybe gone more left there. Like, go left and get above that maybe, but this is okay. Like, he lands so far at the back. He went down with him, and this allows them like pretty free rotate. Benji just takes, so that's good. And they'll get together. This is nice. See, like, obviously they land a bit more further back, which might not really make sense, but it makes it so much freer because they can just go above the other teams, right? Who's the RJ? I'm pretty sure it's Savage, right? So again, on the end of second moving, right? Look how far they get. Yeah, like, look how deep they get compared to everybody else. I mean, only really Mongrel Show is doing this as well, but they get so much deeper here. The only other guys like this way is Height, and then there's this Jamie, and then Mongrel Show back here doing it as well. I mean, on low ground people kind of do it, but it's just pretty useful because they get this time to look for an impact. It should find. Go back to this. Harpoon. Pick up any of the maps, I'm not sure. I think the one thing they messed up on is because they didn't look for that impact sooner, right? Like, they didn't really look properly for an impact on the end of first moving, or like look to start a box fight, or look to, because they're so good mechanically, right? They can just look to find an impact, just box some kid up on like mid moving zones. Like 2 of them can, the 3rd one can lead, and then get that impact. Because if they get that impact at some point, then they can look for high, scout high. But now they have to get all these impacts on low, which obviously can work, right? Well, that's very brave from me, Benji. I can say that's like a full control tree down there. Oh, this is a good call. I never watched much on stream actually. Savage gets an AR. Honestly, is there something he could have done differently here? Or maybe that was a bad grapple. Yeah, I'm saying that was a bad grapple. He didn't scout upwards. Maybe back where he was, right? Back here, he could have done like, I don't know, 90s or something, right? From here, just to see what height's looking like. But obviously height was super high for some reason. And these guys are like really well secured. There's like 2 of them up there. I don't know, it kind of comes down to what info did he have. Not too much, right? Who are we watching today? The accuracy RW, right? Where there was a team that went for a really nice height take like at the same time. So, just maybe don't rush his height take there, because if he has RPG, he can kind of be low. As long as he gets that height and then gets the RPG down, he'll probably at least take height, because he'll RPG 1 or something. It's a nice stump by Savage. That's not much you could do though. They look for height? Bro, what is Benji doing, bro? Bro, Benji just like crouch walks up and then starts 90. That's pretty funny. Okay, that's pretty calm. They all get up on height, that's chilling. Oh, they did the little bounce pad thing there. You see that bounce pad? It's definitely Mr. Savage trying to be smart. They did the little, what do you guys call this? I know Arab was trying to call it the Arab pad. Just triggered a bunch of people. I swear Mr. Savage like the only one I was actually seen this dude is like, in comp. A nice pad though. Probably should chain builds there so he lands a bit higher up, but. Nice, bro. I haven't seen a single trio take height off them yet, though. Once they have height and they actually probably get it, nobody takes it off them. It's obviously because they got so much power weapons from King and stuff, right? Here they get this tag right, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Benji cracks them. I want to actually get this impact kill here. What do they do? Savage goes sidewall. He also does that edit again. That edit is so nice. I don't know why more people don't do that, to be honest. That's okay, let's make sure they actually hold high. They're both out rockets. Yeah, they're both fully out rockets, okay. But maybe they got a little bit too greedy on going for this kill. So this is a very nice move by Benji, look. Like, insane height take. And he gets up. I want to see how Savage actually took it though. Let's watch back a millisecond to see how he took it. Just chop it out then crank or what? Oh, he went up back and storm. Nice, right side forces the guys down. And where's Lechy at right now? She's also tanking Storm to come up. was about 21. Nice, that's such a good game. Bro, that height take, like, back here, where they literally just, like, snuck up and crouched up a height and then just started 90 when they were so funny. Yeah, like, this is why I don't think Lechy should have, RPG. Not because he's banned of RPG, right? But, like, the fact it limits how much kills you can get with his AR and SMG. Fix it. It's just a game by the water, right? Yeah. You get front side and just hold back. Very nice. Don't know what that guy's doing. It's a nice box of a tent, but Savage had high. I want to see how Savage took high off that actually. What was that shit actually on? So some kid crash padded up, tried taking it. Oh, it was Anas, okay. And then it just holds it. Nice. And Savage pads up as well. That's a really nice hold. Only one person tried to take it, I don't know why. It's pretty heavy and clean. And from now, it's like a pretty easy win. This guy was just like chilling back in Storm, right? Yeah. He was just vibing back in Storm. Nice, that was a free win. That was really well played. The height take again, they literally just like, they just get elevated as possible, like here. On 4th sin, they try getting elevated, and then on 5th, they get more elevated as well. And then they just go for it as soon as they see where first moving kind of pulls.